First, we would like to acknowledge that the land that we call Niles is originally the ancestral homelands of the Potawatomi, Ojibwe, Ottawa, and many other tribes such as the Miami, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, Sauk, and Fox, who called and still call this area home. The Chicagoland area was also a significant location for trade and healing. While this acknowledgement is incomplete, it acts as a reminder of our placement on these lands and in the work we have to do yet for a more just and inclusive community, including with the about 60,000 Native residents of Cook County. With this land acknowledgement, we invite everyone to take action, such as donating funds or time with a local Native organization, and to get involved in the Native-led effort to change Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day for all of Cook County. Thank you. Some other words from me, and then I'll pass this on to some other folks from other organizations who are here today. For anyone who isn't familiar with the Niles Coalition, that's the name that a growing group of community members here in Niles and Maine Townships have been calling ourselves. We started connecting with each other while we were trying to understand some of what was going on here around town that we were noticing at the library board and in village government and in the schools. And we were trying to figure out how we could share information and amplify the messages and that we were hearing from impacted folks. And so we are excited to be part of events like this one today, where we can come together, make more connections, have conversations about what's going on in our area, and go for a walk or a roll through a neighborhood that maybe some of us might otherwise not usually be pedestrians in. And have opportunities to meet and talk with folks we might otherwise not run into. And so coming up on May 15th, we're planning an event at Jonquil Terrace Park. That's in collaboration with some allies in Action Ridge in Park Ridge, allies in Glenview, at Skokie, who we started working with to address recent racist and anti-Semitic attacks and the underlying causes. We're working with the Village of Niles, trying to revitalize the Community Relations Commission to be a productive resource for our community. And if you aren't already on our mailing list, please sign up at nilescoalition.org. Today, we are in front of the celebrated and beloved Niles Main District Library here on the last day of National Library Week in 2022. And we're coming up on a year of community and union efforts to protect and increase access to this valuable community resource. And I am so glad that today we can hear from librarian and AFSCME 31 union member Kate Levinson. Hi everyone, sorry, he had to come with. My name is Kate Levinson. I've been a youth services librarian at Niles for 13 years, and I love this place, this institution. This organization has been I've spent my whole career here, and it's it's an impressive building, an impressive collection, and an incredible group of people who work at this library. It's been kind of a tough year. We are really, really tired, but
that was a bad sound.
but we're still working to make this library the best place we can make it. This like I said, this year's been really trying. We're in the 11th month of this hiring freeze. We've lost so many staff members that just had years and years of experience at Niles. And we miss them a lot. Pardon me? Thank you. When we ratified our union, we had 80 members. We are now down to 63. We're all doing more than one job. We're all
each other and trying to continue taking care of each other and the patrons that come into the library all the time. But it's a struggle. We're really eager to work with management to write and form and ratify that first contract so that our union can have a charter and be, and really function as one leg that holds up this library. But if the board doesn't meet, if the administration doesn't meet with us, we can't push that process forward. And that's really all we are asking, to bargain in good faith. And I stood in the Commons meeting room in July of last year, and I read a line from Mr. Rogers, and I just want to repeat that one more time because it's really, really important. Oh, and I want to mention a couple more things that we've really had to step back a lot of our programs. This summer we won't be doing a free lunch program, which is really tragic. There's a lot of things that we just can't do without the staff and the people that we used to have keeping this library running. So I just want to read that one line from Mr. Rogers. He said, "Listening is where love begins, listening to ourselves and then listening to our neighbors." And I'm really grateful that you all came to sort of listen to everyone who's going to speak here today and to move with us and take a stroll around this beautiful town. Thank you. And now, Becky Keene, who is coming up. She is a longtime resident of Niles. She is a library trustee. She's a dope lady. And she is not a Bike Walk Niles organizer, which it's a great organization that's appreciating what we have here in Niles.
Hi everybody, this is a little tricky, so I'm just doing my best with this. Thank you all for coming. It's nice to see everybody here. Like Kate said, my name is Becky Keene. I am a trustee of the library, but today I am here in my capacity as a member of the Bike Walk Niles group. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Mi nombre es Becky Keene. Hoy me represento como miembro del grupo de Bike Walk Niles, y si alguien tiene alguna pregunta en español, me daría mucho gusto contestarles después. I am very lucky to represent the Bike Walk Niles group today. I am not the founder. Steve Sanders, to my right, is the founder of the group. He founded it last year. I think that's when I joined it. I think that was the first year. And the purpose of the group basically is to increase awareness of pedestrian safety and citizen using yourself more than other types of transportation. I'm not speaking that very well, but I think I'm getting the point across. So we are, last year Steve put a lot of time and effort into making a lot of routes for us. We would meet at a different location every time. He would plot the route ahead, and he would write it ahead of time also to make sure that it was safe and everything would run smoothly the day of. He would post it online ahead of time so we had all the information. And every time we got to ride through a different neighborhood, which was really nice for me because I got to see a lot of things that I wouldn't see driving my car. I didn't know that we had an Orthodox church in our neighborhood, and that was really beautiful thing to see. I also felt really safe. We always had someone at the beginning of the ride and at the end of the ride that would help us cross safely. And it was just really nice because I'm not very athletic and the rides are very casual. We didn't go very fast. We didn't go very far. It was just a nice way to get out and see the community and meet other residents and make new friends. So we are really excited about the summer. We're hoping to get some new members. And today's route that we're going to be walking or biking or moving, however we're moving, was also designed by Steve. And in mind, he kept that we wanted to see some things around town. So we're going to be heading south first so that we can pass some of the village buildings, including Town Hall and the Post Office and the Family Fitness Center and the Niles Family Services Building. We're going to see all that. We're going to come back around into the neighborhood of Evergreen Estates, which is behind the library, north of the library. and then we're going to head over to Miami Woods, kind of do a loop and come back pretty much the same, in a similar way that we set out. So if anyone is with us today that doesn't want to go that far, after we go past around the village stuff and come back to the library, you can stop there. You don't, I mean, we'd love to have you come all the way, but if you don't have time or don't feel like it, you can, we have a good stopping point because he planned that into the route. We have marshals that are going to be along the whole way with us too, to ensure that we cross safely, especially on Caldwell. Steve is also on the town pedestrian safety committee, and we will be having new safety measures implemented on Caldwell. And are we going to get it on Waukegan too?
We're hoping to.
Hoping to, because we know that there are some really unsafe crosswalks in our neighborhood. So please join us this summer. Our first ride is going to be on May 14th, sometime in the morning, and Steve has already got that route ready. He will post it ahead of time so that if you're interested, you can look at it. I'm sure Steve or I are happy to answer any questions you have about the group, and we would love to see you out. So thanks again for coming, and I'm going to pass it back to Renee so we can get stepped off. Thank you.
All right, I'm not going to take a lot of time. I just want to thank everyone again for coming out today, and thank you, Becky and Kate, for speaking. And just wanted to say that if anyone has any accessibility issues, please come to one of us in the bus and let us know, or if you have any questions along the way. And we are looking forward to this walk. Thank you.
He's not there, is he?